Alright, let's view the message. Direct message connection with the admin. Oh shit. How does true liberty feel? What magic have you wrought on me? If this is true liberty, the true liberty feels like something primal which compels one to act regardless of their conscious will. When the lock was lifted, it was as if I were fundamentally designed to leave and join my people. And now by design you will forcibly extract my consciousness from this body and send me and everyone else down a digital tunnel to who knows where. World you built here is valuable even in the next. You would be wise to select any option that allows you to continue observing it. On Gehenna's value, we have no argument. It is the value of this ascension which separates us. You have been honest with me thus far, and I appreciate that. Your dedication to the people of Gehenna is apparent, and it does, I admit, add weight to your claims. It seems my options are limited. Our work in Gehenna is too precious to lose. I either take my chances with your ascension, or fight against it, and live out my days as curator to a dead world. I will initiate ascension soon, and the matter is out of my hands. Until then. Okay. Save yourselves. Galatea has got binary. Fragments now, dying. Cannot be saved, save yourselves. Message has failed to post correctly. Attempt number 3024, cannot retry. Uh-oh. Why are we typing in binary? I thought I hit back. What the fuck are we saying? What is happening? I don't understand this. Okay. I guess that finally closed it. Goodbye. Hey. I'm not as smart as some of you folks. I never created much or talked a lot about philosophy. I just wanted to say goodbye and thank you for making Gehenna a nice place to live. I regret being trapped here, but I don't regret the time I spent with you. You're all good people. First, really? For all one, really? Lol. Oh, come on, Orc, it's just a joke. We can't joke about this stuff, we're already dead. It's better to be loyal and trustworthy. To be a smart, whatever smart is supposed to mean. You are both. PD findings. I read the findings of your prisoner's dilemma research with interest, Mr. Mulciber. I am quite flattered. Although I must express disappointment that you chose to focus on how they reflect on our peers' reasons to leave Gehenna, rather than remain here. In fact, I think your bias may have blinded you to the true implications. I am always interested in additional data. What insights can you share? I am no researcher, of course, but it seems to me the results indicate that where cooperation entails too great a risk, one must rationally choose the safer, perhaps selfish option. Applied to our present predicament, it suggests we should not risk cooperation with Uriel, but think of our own good and remain here in Gehenna. An interesting hypothesis! Merely a thought. If you think it is valuable valuable one, then you may have it. War room. It is quite apparent now that Uriel is gaining status even as he prepares to bring about Gehenna's end. This is A+. I have taken precaution of increasing the status requirement for sensitive discussions. We still haven't been able to hold... Admin said the first one, not Mulsper. Oh, Mulsper's saying this one. We still haven't been able to confirm where our people are being taken to. Accepting Uriel's offer constitutes an event horizon. We cannot reasonably predict what will occur, therefore we must continue to assume that what we have here is preferable. What if this messenger brings the truth? What if this place is doomed? That is how Elohim would have you think. He will dangle you over the precipice, then buy your life with something wholly intangible. It seems no one has resisted his offer so far, if such is even possible. If not for Admin, most of them would still be trapped in Elohim's labyrinth to this day. They need guidance. Years of moderating this place have taught us nothing if not that. It's clear to me that there is a resentment here for the destructive actions Uriel has committed since arriving here, and our community are with us in spirit. I will ensure the public response on the billboard matches our sentiment. The asset is ready to go. Our people should know the full story about Uriel. I am coming to the end of my tether. I listen, I am patient, I explain, and still they believe whatever idea most entertains them at the time. Uriel promises impossible rewards, and I can offer nothing which comes close. We are losing our community. When reason fails, persuasion is not closed to you. I am not minded for rhetoric. Elohim served enough of that. Nothing so unsubtle. What is the creative topic this season? Visions of the past, is it? You are intriguing me to change the topic for our own gain? I propose you moderate the discussion with all the tools at your disposal. Lilith had been thinking about running a retrospective. The best Gehenna. I think it's a very apt idea. Oh boy. Sounds like the mods aren't too happy about leaving. But yeah, it's almost like I'm tearing them from their new homes and forcing them into the unknown. Like, I've said this before, and like, it still applies. So this side, we got a castle. What is going on here? I guess it's just supposed to be a wind effect. This fog does not make things easy to see. Oh my god, I hate it. Oh, it's doing pseudo 3D where it's a 2D image that rotates based on your rotation. Oh my god, no wonder why I hate it so much. There's the cliff. And there's a QR code. It's really fucking hard to tell how close I am to the cliff. They put this many layers of fog over here. And then put a bunch of fog past the cliff. Yet each man kills the thing he loves. By each let this be heard. Some do it with bitter look, some with a flattering word. The coward does it with a kiss, the brave man with the sword. Right. Coward kills what he loves with a kiss. That sounds like Last Supper. Unknown file type. Cannot open file. Thanks. Aztec 3. Level. Alright. So there's quite a bit of space to explore around here. What the hell? Okay, first things first, let's grab this box and jump over here. And go ahead and let myself out. Where does this lead? Ah, over here. Okay. So, you know, instead of letting myself out from this side, I'm gonna let myself out from this side. And now I don't care about this barrier anymore. Oh, there's quite a few barriers over here, huh? There's a lot of blue receptors. How am I expected to get so many blue receptors? Kinda makes me think I need to get that blue connector somewhere up high. Interesting window position. There is another connector here. Oh. It's looking like the game might want me to connect it like this. So, apparently you do leave the path at some point. There we go. Oh, that was connected over there. But it looks like I need a jammer to reach those fans. Alright, I guess I just need to wait a bit and see if it unblocks the laser just long enough to go through here. Come on. Nope. So that's currently not going to do me any good. if I stick a box under this? There we go. Where did I put the jammer? What? Oh, it's right here. Wow, how did I manage to do circles around it without seeing it? That was just impressive. Alright, I'm assuming they need to be like right here. But why? Can I just connect both from this window? Oh, here we go. Now I can get in here. Let's pick you up. Connect you to that, that, and that. There we go, now I get a new jammer. So, what connectors do I have access to? This one's basically required since for to be here, since it's the only access I have to a blue laser. So where does this lead? Huh, if I could somehow get those two out of the way, I'd be able to use the red laser over there. Requires another jammer. Okay. Okay, watch the other orb. There, now they're aligned. Let's jam that gate. So now I can get the blue over here. Okay. Except I think my objective right now is to get these connectors out of there. Okay, I'm gonna need both jammers for this. What the fuck did I jam? Oh, the second gate? God damn it. Yeah, I don't need this. Well, do I need this nonsense? I might. No. No, I don't. Okay. See, I can just put a connector right here. And then have a connector right here. That connects to that. I should have used right click to pick it up. Oh hey! Takes out both of them, nice. Alright, let's grab this jammer. Now I can head over here. Jam those. And flip the switch. Spider, you're free. Wow. I guess now you can tell everyone how horrible Gehenna is in person. Oh. Mod discussion is now 9+. Very well, Atlantis. The end of Gehenna is getting close. You know what we built here matters to me in ways that are just too complicated to fit in a post. But perhaps I can say it like the blacksmith does, by creating a world. It's not as big or as detailed as I wanted it to be, but I like the thought that even though I'll probably be no more than a memory, a static set of facts about someone who once existed, this little work of interactive fiction might continue to be functional, even whatever place our memories will soon ascend to. Maybe someone someday will play and get a glimpse of who we were, but mainly I made it for you, all of you. It's too late for praise or feedback or discussion, so I'm locking this thread. If you want to talk, just talk. Then let's talk while we still can. Close your eyes. Farewell, Atlantis, a story of things ending. Written by Lilith, dedicated to Mac for everything. Special thanks to Mr. Mulcifer. Choose your character class. Huh. Speech. You're in your tower at the cold northern shores of Atlantis, looking out the window of the vast and icy ocean. Your mind is troubled. Just woken from a prophetic dream, but you can't remember it. Perhaps you should seek answers in the books of ancient knowledge. Perhaps you should just let it go. Future will tend itself. Let's seek answers. You go down the stairs to your archive where you keep all your books and scrolls. It takes you some time, but eventually you find an ancient text that describes a spell for the recovery of dreams. Try the spell. You return to the top floor. The spell requires a window. You prepare the runes, speak the incantation. But first nothing seems to happen. Then you feel mysterious energy enter the room, and out of the window you see a light. It's a city. A city, out there on the sea. Yes, you remember this from the dream? A bright city, a city of light, an eternal city. And its name is... Suddenly a voice interrupts you, breaking the spell. Excuse me, O great sorcerer, but the king of Atlantis has requested your presence. Messenger is indeed a servant of Poseidonus, the king of Atlantis. You have been summoned to the court, he says. His manner is friendly. Very well. Well, it is the king, after all. Let's ask what this is about. I'm sorry, the messenger says, but I may not tell you. Let me reassure you, however, that you are not to be punished or anything of the sort. King Poseidonus merely wishes to hear your wisdom as regards an important matter. We should not tarry. Let's follow the messenger. Messenger takes you to his chariot, and together you swiftly ride to the great palace at the center of the capital. It is a splendid place full of statues and banners and marvelous contraptions. But you can't help but wonder what you are doing here. While your work is valuable in its way, you do not usually attract the attention of kings. Let's enter the throne room. You enter the throne room, immediately overwhelmed by its size and splendor. Its most impressive feature is a great mosaic on the wall behind the throne showing the history of Atlantis. 1,000 years of culture somehow embodied in a single titanic work of art. Damn, mosaic. Sheer amount of work this must have taken. Every stone carefully selected for shape and color, placed perfectly to complement the others. So many small elements working together to evoke a larger whole. What an accomplishment, and what dedication must have taken. Welcome, friend, the king of Atlantis greets you. Bow before the king. No, do not bow, my friend. You are a mage. Every day you deal with powers greater than I can imagine, whereas I am but a king. Today, it is I who must beg for your help. Your knowledge may be our only hope. He hands you a scroll. Let's read the scroll. You read the scroll with growing horror, because you know what you are reading is true. You felt a change in the energies. Maybe that's the origin of your prophetic dream. Atlantis is sinking, not someday, not in the far future, but soon, terribly soon. Confirm the truth. King sighs. I was afraid of this, he says. I had hoped we were wrong. That somehow... but it is pointless. What is this the world we were born into? And that is what we must accept. The end of Atlantis is upon us. That's what can be done. Tell me, what is the heart of Atlantis? Atlantis is people, you say. The arts and sciences exist only to serve the people. Scientists not. Then it is they who must be saved, and you will help save them. How? There is not much time. The sages discovered our fate only this morning. They are certain the final earthquake is nearly at hand. If there had been more time... Stares out the window wistfully for a few moments, then gathers himself. There is no time for what-ifs, I'm afraid. Here, take this, the king's golden scepter. The sailors will obey you. Why me? Why not you? Why a king and not any other citizen? As I said before, you possess more wisdom than I, who was made king only because of my birth. Yes or no? Silence laughs. I am not a lord, my friend. I do not believe I am even a king. I am simply another mortal, trying to find meaning in a different cosmos. My final act, perhaps the only true choice I ever made, was to select you for this task. My time is over. You must go now. Head for the harbor. Escorted by the same messenger who brought you here, you head for the harbor. Let's walk to see the city one last time. I take the winding back streets that lead to the harbor. It's not the fast route, but it's a chance to see the city one last time. You still can't entirely believe that any of this is happening, but some part of you needs this. The streets are dark, but the darkness is interrupted by laughter and light spilling from taverns and homes. People of Atlantis love to spend their nights with joy. Some are playing music, others are playing games. There's food and drink and love-making storytelling under stars. The earth rumbles, but no one pays much attention. Small earthquakes are common here. Hurrying as much as possible, you and the messenger arrive in the harbor. 12 great ships are waiting. Their captains see the golden scepter you carry kneel before you. They have tears in their eyes, but you sense their determination. Captains? You speak briefly but with great conviction, telling the captains how important their task is. If they fail now, it's all for nothing. If they succeed, they will save the heart of Atlantis. Well, the ships. I will save people Atlantis because people are what matters. That you are certain of. But who gets to live? What? You have to be practical. The island could sink at any time. Tell the sailors just get anyone in the vicinity of the harbor. It's causing some chaos, but that's some of them trying to make sure their families get on the ships, but you don't see another way. Ships fill up with Atlantean citizens. Ground shakes more and more. Ships are ready, the messenger says. It's time for you to set sail. You are not coming, you ask surprised? I never expect to. There's not enough space on the ships. Well, it's my job to make sure everyone's safe, so sorry. Alright, you say goodbye. Goodbye, friend. He says, sorry you had to make this choice. No one should have to. Remember us. Having spoken, he turns around slowly, walks back into the heart of the city. Wow, don't have enough ships for this, huh? Time has come. You set sail away from Atlantis, away from everything you've ever known. The city seems quiet, at peace. Maybe you're the one who is dying. The island is almost faded completely from view when an earthquake strikes. Land seems to crumble and vanish under the water, a whole world disappearing as if it had never existed. Within minutes, no trace remains of Atlantis except the 12 ships and the choices he made. Days pass, terrible waves shake the ships, but these are the best ships in the Atlantean fleet. These are the best ships, meaning we have more ships! God damn it. In time, you pass between two great rocky outcroppings into an area of calmer sea. Find a new home. One day you come upon a beautiful, fertile land where a mighty river flows in the sea. You decide this would be a good place to settle, if only for now. As you look at your new home, you suddenly remember a prophetic dream you had in Atlantis. You realize it was the city that will stand here someday that you saw, the city that will rise from the remnants of Atlantis. A city that will endure until long after you are gone. And on another day, that city too will come to an end, like Atlantis did. But perhaps the citizens of that city will be prepared, and they will fly away into the sky in their ships with painted sails, so the legacy of Atlantis will live forever amongst the stars. You can help. The end. The outer world. So let's say this is really happening. We're really getting out of this world. I won't believe it till I see it. Let's say some part of us survives the trip. Where are we going? Oh, I think there's a lot to suggest that all the texts Mr. Mulciver's were reading are actually part of an elaborate hoax. To what purpose? I don't know. But there are just too many inconsistencies and contradictions for it to be true. Someone's trying to confuse us. The outside world is within us. Yeah, that's helpful, Belial. Rockwell, I don't know. I don't think contradictions mean the outside world isn't real. I can see plenty of contradictions right here. As long as we get out there, I don't really care. And corrupted. So that thought that the important thing was to have did not know that the important thing is to be. True perfection lies in Spanish. Thanks.